Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this basket weave stitch. The basket weave stitch is made up of groups of front post and back post double crochets along your row to form that basket look. The more that you work the rows, the more you'll begin to notice that the groups appear to be worked vertically while others are horizontally. So what I mean is you're going to see some stitches going this way, and then alternatively you're going to see some stitches going that way. And this effect happens by working different combinations of the front and back post double crochets over 4 different rows. So this is a nice and thick stitch. I really enjoy this stitch a lot. It's definitely something that I would consider making a blanket with or a scarf to keep myself nice and warm in the colder winter months. So I hope you give this video a like if you enjoy today's video. So let's get started with the basket weave tutorial. So for today's tutorial, you're going to need a size I 5.5mm crochet hook. I'm also going to be using some worsted weight yarn. The yarn I'm using is I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby. You can use any yarn for this tutorial that you would like. You would just have to change up your hook size. So if you're using a thinner number 3 weight yarn, you would look on the yarn label and you would see the recommended hook size and use that. Or if you wanted to use a bulkier weight yarn, you can certainly do that as well. Just like I said, you want to change up that recommended hook size. So for today I'm using an I 5.5mm crochet hook and some worsted weight yarn. So to make the basket weave stitch, you will need to make a chain of a multiple of 6 stitches plus 4 more at the very end. So that means you're going to chain 6 plus 6 plus 6 until your desired width, and once you are satisfied, you will go ahead and add 4 more chains onto the very end. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to be chaining 16 chains. So to make a chain, you're going to do yarn over your hook and pull through that loop on your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, and 16. Once you have your 16 chains, or your multiple of 6 plus 4, you're going to double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook. So to count your chains, the loop on your hook does not count. You're going to look at the V's. So this is 1 V right here, and that means that's your first chain. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in the 4th chain from your hook, you're going to make a double crochet. To make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that 4th chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that includes your double crochet. Next, you're going to make 1 double crochet in each of the remaining stitches across. So again, yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that very next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So complete making 1 double crochet in each of the chains across, and I will meet back up with you and show you how to move on to row 2. Okay, after you have your first row complete, you're going to go ahead and chain 2, so 1 and 2, and then turn your work. You're going to skip the very first double crochet, which is going to be this right here, and you're going to make a front post double crochet around the next 3 stitches. So you're going to skip this one right here like I said, and then to make a front post double crochet, you're going to do yarn over your hook. You're going to insert your hook around the post from the right to the left. So your post is going to be poking on top of your crochet hook. Yarn over, pull through that post, and complete your double crochet as normal. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you're going to do this 2 more times in the next 2 stitches around the next 2 stitches. So you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook from the right to the left, so your post is on top of your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then one more time, you want to make sure that post is on top of your crochet hook and complete your front post double crochet. Next, you're going to make a back post double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So to make a back post double crochet, again, you're going to yarn over your hook, and in that very next stitch, you're going to go around your crochet hook. I'm sorry, around the post, but from behind. So you're going to go from behind, again, from the right to the left, and you're going to make sure your post is on top of your crochet hook, but on the back side this time. And then yarn over, pull through that post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to complete this 2 more times. So again, yarn over, insert your hook from behind the post and from the right to the left. Your post should be right on top of your crochet hook, and then complete your double crochet as normal. And you want to do that one more time. So again, from the back, so you should have 3 front post double crochets poking out from the front and 3 back post double crochets poking from the back. Next, you're going to repeat the steps over until the end of your row. So you're going to repeat 3 more front post double crochets and 3 more back post double crochets one more time, at least in this tutorial. But you want to alternate 3 front post, 3 back post, all the way until you get to the end of the row. And when you get to the end of the row, you're going to make 1 regular double crochet in the top of that chain 3. So let's go ahead and finish the first row together. So you're going to make 1 front post double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then you're going to make 3 back post double crochets around the next 3 stitches. Okay, so this is what your first row is going to kind of look like, and you're going to find that chain 3 that you skipped at the very beginning, which is right here, and you're going to count up 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and in the top of that turning chain you're going to make a double crochet, and that will kind of balance the side out when you make 1 regular double crochet here, and then you have that chain 3 or chain 2 from the beginning. So again, this is what your first row is going to look like. You're going to chain 2 and turn. For row 3, you're going to simply do the exact same thing. So you're going to make 3 front post double crochets across your row. So as you can see here, here's your first 3 front post double crochets from the previous row. All you want to do is you want to go around that post just like you did before, and you want to just continue making your front post double crochet. Okay, next you have the back post double crochet, so you want to make sure you do 3 back post double crochets around the back post double crochet from the previous row. And again, you're just repeating row 2 for row 3. again, you have 3 front post double crochets, so you're just going to work around the post of the stitches. And this is what gets the basket weave effect to it. Okay, again, you want to make 1 back post double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then when you get to that very end, you're going to find your chain 2, so 1 and 2, and in the top of that chain 2, you're going to make 1 double crochet. So here is what 3 rows look like. When you make the basket weave stitch, you want to make the front post and back post double crochets kind of elongated like this, so it kind of forms that basket weave into it, and it's a very pretty stitch. So for row 4, you're going to chain up 2 and turn. You're going to skip that first double crochet, which is going to count as your chain 2 right here, and you're going to now do the opposite. So now you're going to make a back post double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So in the first 3 stitches that you see right here, you're going to do the opposite. So you're now going to do a back post double crochet around the front post double crochet, just like that. And then whenever you see the back post double crochet, instead you're going to do the opposite and do a front post double crochet. Just like that. So again, you want to alternate doing the back post double crochet around the front post double crochet from the previous row, and likewise you want to do a front post double crochet around the back post double crochet from the previous row. And again, this is what forms that basket weave look to it. Okay, and then when you come up to the end, you're going to have your chain 2. So again, you're going to count up 2, and then in the top of that chain 2, you're going to make a double crochet. Okay, then you're going to chain 2 and turn. So here is what your 4 rows look like. So for row 4, you're just going to for row 5, you're going to repeat row 4 again. So again, you're going to find your first post stitch, and you're going to make a back post double crochet around that back post double crochet from the previous row, and you're going to do that for the first 3 stitches. And then you're going to work a front post around the next 3 stitches. So again, you're just alternating every 3 stitches, front post and back post double crochet. And now because you're using the front and post back double crochets, you're actually creating a really thick fabric, so it's going to be a nice and warm item. So if you decide to make a blanket with this, it will definitely keep you nice and warm. If you want to make a scarf, it'll keep you nice and warm. So just keep that in mind when making this type of basket weave stitch, that it's going to be a little bit tighter together and warmer. Okay, and then top of the chain 2, you want to make a double crochet. So if you take it apart a little bit, here is what your first couple of rows look like. So again, you have the front post right here, and then the back post. And if you do the opposite like that, you can kind of really see the basket weave effect to it. So again, this is a nice and thick and warm stitch. So if you want to move on to the next couple of rows, all you want to do is repeat rows 2 through 5 over and over again to practice. And as far as the basket weave stitch goes, it might require a little bit of practice, but the more you practice, the easier it will become, and you can use this stitch to create some fun texture in your next crochet project. So I actually made a baby blanket using this stitch, and I will go ahead and link that pattern below if you're interested in checking that out. And I really liked the texture of this a lot. I feel like it's a really nice, thick and chunky stitch, like I keep saying, and I really enjoy that a lot. So say you wanted to change colors, so I'm going to show you how to do that really fast. So to change colors with this, I'm just going to take out that last stitch. So instead of ending your double crochet with that blue color, I'm just going to simply lay that down. Now you do want to cut your yarn about here or so, so about maybe a few inches for your tail. I'm not going to do that just because this is a simple tutorial, but if you were making an actual product with this, then you would just want to cut your yarn, and then to introduce the new color, you're simply going to lay the new color right on top of your crochet hook, but leave a little bit of a tail to weave in later on, and you're going to finish your stitch with that new color. And then to move on, you're going to chain 2 and turn, and you're going to repeat the steps that I showed you. So in this case, you're going to repeat row 2. So for row 2, you're going to skip that first chain 2, and you're going to front post double crochet around the next 3 stitches. And then around the next 3 stitches, you will do a back post double crochet, and then again you will do 3 front post double crochets around the next 3 stitches. So again, you just want to repeat rows 2 through 5 over and over again to practice, and if you're making a project, you want to repeat that over until your desired length. And then again, find that chain 2, and in the top of that chain 2, you want to make a double crochet. So this is what your work looks like if you have those two different colors. So your stitch is going to look like this on this side, and then if you flip it over, it's pretty much the same thing on the opposite side. And there you go. Thank you so much for joining me on how to learn how to make the basket weave stitch today for this Crochet 101 tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this basket weave tutorial, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial today. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and happy crocheting. Bye.